Hey, wonderful people, let's do a review on the house of Byredo. This house is a bold niche house. They make some unique fragrances. They make some like, as I said, bold. It's like a house that make bold perfumes. Their fragrances are so long lasting. Presentation is so unique, and many people do love this house. Is actually, I think, originated from Sweden, I think, as if I'm not mistaken, but they're made in France. So thanks to my dear brother Anizaman Bhai once again for providing me with this bottle, and I have one more to review as well. That is from House of Zherzhov. So thanks to him as well. So the fragrance we're going to be looking at today, it's called Byredo Pulp. This is one of the most favorite or popular ones in the community. Many people love it, many reviewers love it, Mark loves it, and they say this is the most fruity, pulpy kind of fragrance in the community. How do I feel about it? I will talk to you in a bit. But my favorite one from this house is always Bal d'Afrique. I have a small travel atomizer. This is hands down so far the best I sniffed for summer. It's just simplicity, fruitiness all day. It's almost 24 hours push from this perfume. And I have done a review, I'll leave the link below, of this one and some of the other ones, like in one video. I'll leave the link below, you can check. So Pulp basically is a very polarizing scent. That's how I'm gonna start it, because the fragrance is not really loved by everybody. I saw members of my group, they bought the perfume and they're like off-putting to them, like anything else. Someone just sold the bottle off after 2 days because they couldn't stand the opening of this perfume. So this I would let's say categorize as a fruity, kind of like a winter perfume. It's a fruity perfume for winter. Okay, so let's go. This fragrances will cost you about $250 for 100 ml, and then under $200 for 50 ml bottles. So that's the sleeve. Byredo Pulp is EDP, and trust me, this actually has the strength of EDP, so it's not just a gimmick. And this is 100 ml bottle. Once again, the back, that's how that looks like. And here the funny thing is, if you can see, this is, tell me it doesn't look like 13. When I reviewed Pulp, I think not Pulp, I did Bal d'Afrique, I said this is 13 for what, I don't know number or what, but this is actually the B for Byredo. Okay, so my mistake, my bad. All right, this side you have their other detailing, and then they give you this beautiful box, hard box, cardboard box, and then you have to cut it from here to open the seal, to open the box. B for Byredo. This side nothing much, very beautiful white box, and it has raised Byredo written on the box. So I'm very grateful to Anis Bhai for giving me all his precious perfumes, because I get to review this awesome juice. And here Byredo at the back. I am going to be very careful opening them. Here is the box, up there the sleeve, or the cover rather, and this is where the bottle stays inside like that. Okay, comes with a leaflet at the side, comes like in front of envelope and stuff you can read up on. I'm just gonna put it right back. I'm more interested in the perfume itself. So the bottle is very deep down in there, so it's very secure. So that's how that bottle looks. They all look the same basically. I had reviewed Mojave Ghost, I think, and then they have a few others I tried, but this is the full-on review, second one from this line. Pulp looks like an alien, kind of like a futuristic bottle. Pretty awesome, dope looking bottles. There you go. Bottom, the cap is kind of like a magnetic top. Okay, and you can pick it up no problem, but this one moves. Okay, it's not like Dior Sauvage, they just sit only one way. All right, and very good magnet inside, got so much detailing, and it's very heavy actually, the cap. I can smell it. It's pretty damn strong. My god, this perfume is damn strong. So yeah, we'll talk about it. Byredo B for the Atomizer, if you're scared for fakes. So if you see Byredo being sold somewhere for 10, 20, 50 bucks, do not do it, because that's not possible. These are gonna be a little bit more pricey. So I'm gonna spray this on the paper and I'm talk about it. This fragrance, it's really polarizing, as I started saying by saying, yeah, spray is pretty good. Okay, I think I got half of the paper, but anyway, it's okay enough. So I suggest to wear this in the cool weather. Why? Because the perfume is a bit too strong for summer. Even though it's pulp means like, pulpy, fruity, like people might think it's like tropical, fresh kind of perfume for summer days. No, if you wear this in the summer, you're gonna be choking. So when you smell it for the first time, I can see many people not liking it, because it gives away like a imagine my first uh, like impression on this perfume is a bat. Imagine a bat eating a fruit which has gone bad. Okay, that kind of raw smell of a fruit. So the fragrance opening is very challenging in this one. People say there's notes like apple, but I get more passion fruit from this, and passion fruit is very strong note that also is in I think 212 VIP Man by Carolina Herrera. They use the passion fruit, but that is much more like like what am I trying to say? Safe passion fruit note. This one, it's a very daring, very strong. I mean, like the fragrance is so strong. If you spray this, like one whole like banquet hall would smell this perfume. So do not go more than 1 to 2 sprays of this, and that's one spray will last you 15 to 18 hours on your clothes. On the skin, I got about 8 hours from it. After that, it was completely gone. But because perhaps my skin is dry, you're gonna get much better, I guess. So I do not know exactly what's in it. I didn't look at the fragrance note breakdown, but I get very strong kind of a fruity smell, and it has maybe vanilla, maybe incense, something in it, and something in the background. It's just so potent, you know. And the thing is, the fragrance is not for like crowd pleaser. Also sort of feel like, you know, if you go out in the public, many people might hate it, you know. This is the first thing I will also tell. um, Women can also wear it, no problem. It's kind of like a unisex perfume, but the perfume I would reserve for your self satisfaction. Let's say you really love the smell and that's where you wear it, and this is truly a niche kind of a perfume that you either uh, like enjoy it or you don't enjoy it at all. Okay, that's it, that's about it. Very artistic, very daring, bold kind of a perfume. um, it's very hard to describe, you know. Like if you really smell it, you can only tell. Like it smells like some people would actually say this is one of the worst fragrance they ever smelled. I have heard people say that, and I'm not saying it because I like the dry down a lot. The dry down after 1 to 2 hours, it's very smooth, it's very beautiful. You can actually see the apple. And actually, wait, I have to look at what else is in it. Wait. Okay, yes, apparently I forgot one note. That is the one that's giving me this feel. That is the fig. Yes, fig has this smell. I just looked at it, and this fig is totally different than the fig like Fico di Amalfi, or if you talk about Ferrari Noble Fig, the few ones that I smelled, and even Dune by Dior. Those figs are different. You know, this fig is done to such certain way. It's really like, imagine that bat. Once again, I'm gonna go a bat eating the fig, and after he ate it, he left it there and got kind of like, I don't know, bad, fig gone bad. I'm just telling you my opinion. And then they have the blackcurrant, and then they have what? Praline, some florals. Oh God, okay, this is cardamom, cedar. Oh damn. And then they said apparently there's bergamot in this. I do not detect any of that. Perhaps a little bit of that praline on the dry down because it's very, very sweet as well. So it has that fruity apple. The blackcurrant and the fig is the prominent player in this one. That's what I'm smelling in this. And definitely, it's not as much as I love Bal d'Afrique. I can easily fall in love with Bal d'Afrique any day. This one is going to take some time. I wear it, wear it, wear it. I wear it 3 days, 3 times rather. And what I really felt was that initial 1 hour was very, very challenging. Okay, but if you can go past that 1 hour, you can actually start to enjoy it. I think one of my brothers, Soyed Shah, he said this is the best from this house. So you see, some people call it the best and some people call it the worst. So there's nothing in between with this fragrance. Definitely get a sample first, get a sniff at it. Do not blind buy this because it's a beast mode performer. A lot of beast mode performers are some fragrance you cannot wear. So overall longevity is 10. Versatility, I think, is good for winter time. Do not try it in the summer, not in my opinion. Perhaps in the transition period, fall. Unisex, projection is great. 3 hours, 4 hours, it will still project nicely. Do not overspray this one, please, I beg you. But do not be impatient with this fragrance because the note of fig is kind of challenging. It might take some time, but you may fall in love with slowly because I already love the dry down, but I'm not very big fan of the opening. So overall, the smell, I'm gonna give it, for me, the opening is 7, dry down is 8, longevity is 10, versatility, it's kind of like 7.5. Uniqueness, very unique perfume. It's like one of a kind. I haven't smelled anything like it because I haven't smelled so many niche. Who is it for? Mature noses, people who like fragrances daring, something they want to take a challenge. This is a challenge you take. You do not blind buy this and go like, oh, I know that it's an obvious one. This is definitely not anything but obvious. All right. So overall, this fragrance, for uniqueness and everything, I'm gonna give it solid 8 out of 10. But if I really have to pick one perfect 10, that is Bal d'Afrique, and this one doesn't beat this one for me just yet. This is 10, this is 8 for me, but that's just my initial thoughts. So you go give it a sniff, and you may like it, you may hate it. Do post it in the under the video so other people can read your comments, and it will help. 100 reviews will help 100 others more. That's the best way to learn about a fragrance. Everybody have a nice day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon, and thanks Anis bhai once again for this amazing fragrances. I am really grateful. See you soon. Bye bye.